This is Dr. Vaishali and I'm reading from the book Structure, book written by Dr. Rajan Sankaran, and Understanding of the Row-2, case by Dr. Sujit Chatterjee of Beryllium Muriaticum. Case of 25-year-old male seen on 5th of July 2003. Patient's mother reported that the patient's girlfriend got engaged and the patient doesn't believe it. He is suffering from acute depression. He became unconscious from the shock. Eyes were wide open with hallucination. He was constantly hearing the voice of her girlfriend. I took the following rubrics: delusion voice hears, Ignitia 1 mark, after shock grief acute, Ignitia 3 mark, disappointment love from Ignitia 3 mark. And I prescribed the Ignitia 1M for 2 days as an acute prescription which didn't have any effect because it represents the local and not the global. So I called him in for a detailed history on 7th July 2003. On observation, patients came with the mother and brother. Doctor asked, "What is the main problem?" And he said, brother said, "Emotionally he is disturbed, and that's it, nothing else. The other day, his pressure was high, 180, and he was kind of unconscious. He consulted some doctor. They suspected hallucinations, and after your medicine, he was okay yesterday. He went for some movies also with his friend." Patient's brothers and mothers were requested to leave the room. And now I ask, your mother told me something about what happened. You tell me as my friends, what happened? Why do you look so serious? And the patient said, she is getting married today. Deep signing. I observed deep signing. This is very wrong. We were quite communicative with each other. None of us none of us could take this step. People say that she is wrong, but he weeps and sobs continuously, and that's she is wrong, but she was forced to do such thing. Her dad doesn't want us to get married. Now I am helpless. I can't do anything now. For me, everything is lost now. Now I am not able to do anything. When she was with me, everything was okay. Business was good. Now everything is stopped. I feel like going and talking to her parents again and convincing them to not do this. And doctor asked, "You spoke with her? What was her reply?" And he said, "She was very sad, but she says now nothing can be done. I will wait. Even today or tomorrow, she has just accepted the fact, but I can make out that she is not happy." That guy with whom she is getting married is shorter to her. It was just because of her parents she did so. And doctor asked, when did you come to know that she is getting married? And patient says, this morning. I tried to meet her parents. They did not come across. I tried. I thought I will make her understand after her engagement. It was on Tuesday. And doctor asked, now what thoughts are coming to you at present? And he said, I can hear her voice. I can see all the days we passed together. Doctor asked more about voice, tell me. And he said, I will never leave you. I love you, but because of my parents, I know my priorities. I can't stay with you. I hear like this, and she's crying, and she's true. We were together every day. I used to go to her tuition's place and pick her up, and used to go for long drives. And doctor asked, when this is not happening, what do you feel? And patient says, I would never be able to see her. Head is very heavy. When I sleep, there is a burden on the chest. I feel have lost sense in all part of body except the head and the eyes. I will be dead if these things go in my mind feels my head would burst and my nose are all stretching. It goes very hot. Now here important to see that he says blast, but there is no energy, no gesture. Now doctor asked, disconnected from all emotion, what is the blast? Tell me. And he said, all my nerves will break. I will be finished. And doctor asked, describe that sensation. And he said, pressure start increasing, can just only breathe in and can't breathe out, feel restless. And what doctor asked, what is the burden on me? Explain it. As if something is putting load on my chest. I feel I will be over in 10 minutes. I will die in 10 minutes. Everything wants to come out and head part remain alive. Head is totally covered under some pressure, and then I don't have to worry if head go this way and I will die. I don't have to worry if head things goes and I will die. And doctor asked, what is desire? And what is your desire? And he said, head things should go, I will die, I can't live without her, I have no one to share my things, I'm alone, everyone does not consider me, according to her I was the best, others are quite busy with their lives. And doctor asked, what is the opposite of this, that alone? He said, to be with her, carefree, quite dependent on her. She knows what I like, what I don't. I don't worry about everyone or anyone in this world, like business, family, etc. And doctor asked, dependent on her in what way? And he said, if she is there, things are going to be right. She is there in everything. And now doctor asked, how does that feel? Any abstract? And he said, if I do something, if she is there with me, things will go in a right way. If she back out, surely things would go wrong. This I have noticed in many incidents, and business is not smooth, and all problems start when she back out or not there. Doctor asked, she knows your business. What is your business? And he said, I am into business of imported goods. She is not with me, but when she is with me, things are always perfect. When she was with me, business was going on very well and okay. And now I have to be closed down business. Doctor asked, opposite when she is not going to be with you, what do you feel? And he said, I am nothing. I can do anything without her. I can't do anything without her. I can't take care of any social or family problem or the business. Without her, I am helpless. Doctor asked, why are you holding your hand like this gesture? Any significance, any discomfort? And patient said, no. Now doctor asked, example of social or family problem means what? And he said, no problem. I can't handle anything without her. It is like beyond comparison. Nothing without her. You can see this is not a plant sensitivity. The feeling is I cannot exist without her. I am not sufficient for myself. And leaving him alone means I can almost not exist. A feeling of a tremendous incompleteness. I am nothing. I cannot handle anything. I cannot do anything. I am just nothing. This is not ignitia where the core feeling is I cannot take shock. I am shattered and this situation has badly affected me. But because in plants situations affect them and things affect them. This is not the feeling here. The global feeling is I feel tremendous incomplete. This is a mineral, a structure. So I asked, what are the dream? And he said, we are marrying each other. I dream of getting married to her. Which doctor asked, which quality of her did you like the most? Why only she? And he said, is patience. She can control her emotions. And doctor asked, you can't control? And he said, yes, I can control. Doctor asked, you could not run away and get married. And he said she did not want to do that. And doctor asked, what is the craving for food? And he said, nothing specific, and cried. And doctor asked, what was the feeling when you came to know for the first time? And he was crying very loudly and say, I called for his brother and mother. Doctor to his brother. Now he doctor asking to his brother, describe his state when he you show him. And his brother said, when I show his eyes were wide open, his hands were totally numb. I could not lift him because he was like a solid. I wanted to make him sit, but it was not possible. Doctor tries pressing so that if he can feel some sensation, but no reaction at all at that time. Doctor asked, last 2 days, what is your observations? When you see he is normal, in what sense? Brother says he is very quiet now, does not talk too much. If we ask, he just nod his face, and at the most he say yes or no. And doctor asks why he wants her so much, and mother said, don't know everything. I don't know everything. It is an inseparable relationship. He was totally dependent on her. And brother's opinion was that he say that know each other quite well about his nature. He is more attached to her and then mother attached to her than mother, and she is very understanding. Whenever she is there, mentally or physically, his business runs very well. He is very sensitive, especially to dogs, cats, birds, pets, etc. He has two miniature dogs, and he likes to keep pet. And now case analysis. I prescribe him the Parallel metallicum or muriaticum. On one hand, the feeling is I cannot be independent, like a fetus in the womb. I cannot exist without the other. And on the other hand, we see issue of care and disappointment, let down. Also, I understand it as a salt from the theme of disappointment in relationship where separation is very difficult. He said, I cannot cope up with the work. I lost confidence. That means I cannot do anything list or something without her. Whereas lithium would say, I cannot do anything without them. Yes, in beryllium, I cannot cope up with work. I lost confidence without her. But in lithium, there is a one-to-one relationship where I cannot do anything without her. That was a statement. So he dreamed that his girlfriend is coming back, which indicate not being together. The process of separation has already begun. In column 2, there is a beginning to feel the presence of structure like a tent, which serves the purpose only as long as conditions are favorable. If things are little out of the way, then immediately one seeks to permanent structure. So in this beryllium case, at least with the support of her girlfriend, he could do something or business. He said if she is there, there is things are going to be in the right way. I cannot handle anything without her. So probably the understanding of beryllium would be it is at the beginning of process of separation, but still overall very connected. Like still 75% is connected. Whereas in lithium, there is fetus is still a part of the mother. There is a not issue of separation, already connected. And in boron, the baby is coming out but does not want to, we understand from the rubric of borax, fear of downward motion and hold on the nurse. What I understood from the case is the beryllium has very little worth in him, very little ego, and similarly very low atomic weight. And so remedy given was beryllium muriaticum 30C single dose was given. Now, comment by Dr. Rajan Sankaran. So, in summary, what I can say about the beryllium is that it is the next step after lithium. The feeling is I exist, but I cannot exist separately. I am still a part of the and by myself. I do not have any existence. I cannot exist without her. She is everything for me. Now, after repeatedly follow up for the 3 4 months, and I mean 7 months, the patient was almost 90% better. No medicine was prescribed to him after November 2004, and everything was going well. So, observation on two remedies from the Mahesh Gandhi. Here is the observation of the row two remedy from the Mahesh Gandhi is what? From my experience, I have found row two remedies and especially lithium coming up very often in case of nervous breakdown, schizophrenia, and bipolar disorder. The common presenting symptom of row two are extreme panic, more marked in the lithium, extreme depression, alcoholism, dizziness, and shakiness, where everything appears strange. This is the main due to the too much of sensory input. Sensitivity to sensory stimuli. I am nothing. Very low self worth and very low self esteem. Many times they talk of being independent, but in reality they are too dependent and cannot survive without their protective cover. Difference between the lithium and beryllium is, this is I have derived from the cases, and under lithium they feel like I am premature baby, feeling of certain death, I can't survive, everybody and everything is lethal and dangerous, not let them touch you, even otherwise you will not survive, like threatened abortion, etc. Kali also from the column 1 expressions are extreme desperation and is very highly clingy. And now the beryllium's expressions are like detached, away from the world, not involved, more passive, withdraw, completely hidden, vulnerable, you cannot protect yourself, completely surrender, tough separating, yet need someone to care, connectedness, calm, don't want any change, uncertain, yielding, cannot defend their own space, social phobia like Varita, slowness, poor sexual confidence, and fear of separation and live on own.